Okay, today we're going to go ahead and go over making decals, and this is going to be the designing portion of them. I've already done the printing portion of this how-to. This is going to be designing. I've had several questions requesting how I do it, what programs. Now, the program I use is PowerPoint. It's really easy. Everybody has it. It's not exactly designed as a software to do this, but we can make it do what it's not supposed to do. The first thing I like to do is just open up a blank presentation. Get rid of these little boxes here on the title slide. Just delete them. And what we're going to try and make design decals for today is a Caterpillar 330CL, as you can see here. Nice machine. I'm going to go ahead and work on designing these ones on the boom, and this one wrapping around the back. The 330 logo, this red pinstripe, and this black region here, and these little circular things here, these reflectors. We can do all that in PowerPoint. This cat logo, we're going to have to get that off the internet here. So we go to our good friend Google here, and we search for Caterpillar logo. Do an images search. Check out this one here. It looks like candidate. Looks very nice. So we'll copy image, and then we'll paste it into PowerPoint here. Paste it as a picture. Keep source formatting. It doesn't really matter to me. I do a picture most of the time. And we'll shrink it down here. It comes in really big, but that's good because it'll help give you good resolution on your picture here. Get back on the slide region. And we'll shrink it down some more. So the next thing I'd like to get rid of is this little black region here on the top and bottom of this photo. So we'll go up here to our picture tools, format, click on the crop button here, bring up these little black bars. We'll drag them down. You can see it's shading out the areas we don't want anymore. And then we hit the crop button again, and it's modified the picture. So we're going to go ahead and copy this picture and paste it a couple more times, keeping the source formatting here. So you select this one here, destination theme. We have a couple different options now for them. So the next thing we'd like to do here, if we look at our 330, you can see we're going to work on this boom detail first. And this fan shape here is very hard to do in PowerPoint, so I'm just going to make this a large black square with a pinstripe at the bottom, and then when I go print my decals, I can cut that out to the shape I want. Now, we'll go ahead and drag this over here. We're going to go ahead and insert a shape, a square, or rectangle, whatever you want to call it. And it's blue right now. We want to make it black, so we go to Drawing Tools. And the black's really easy. We can just click on Color Fill Black. Next thing we want to do is that red pinstripe that you saw. So we go back to Shapes here. Select a line. We'll put it somewhere near the bottom here. Just drag it all the way across. Like so. Blue right now, so we go back here. Shape outline. We want it to be red. And also right now the red line's really thin. So what we can do is we can change the weight of the line. So we go back to Shape Outline. Weight. And we can move it up to various weights here. We'll try 3-point weight here. Now we'll drag this cat logo so it's sitting just above that. You can see why it was so important to crop that beforehand. Oops. because now that cat logo can sit right on top of that line without it hanging over it. We'll put that there. And we need to do some shuffling of things. So right now the black square is sitting above my cat logo. I do not want that. So we'll go up here and send backward. I'll have to bring it backwards here. Bring it to the front. Now it's sitting in front of my black square, which is what I wanted. Sometimes it takes a little bit of finagling to make this work, but we've got it now. As you can see, we've got our basic shape here. Move this up just a touch. And now when we go to cut that out, we can cut that fan shape right along this line here for that boom shape. Now we can go to... Okay, now that we've gotten this done, we can go back to our logo here, and we want to finish this wraparound logo here. Again, like this fan shape, I'm just going to make this square here, this logo, and then we can cut that out later with scissors to match the body shape. So again, we'll need this cat logo, and I'll also show you how to do this 330CL logo. I'll go back to PowerPoint. And we'll go ahead and take all of this, and I want to do this over again. So we'll go ahead and left click, drag, hold across all those objects, and now I've selected all of the objects. Go to my picture tools, and I'm going to group these together so I can make multiples of these group. And now it's all one image. I can move this all around as one image, which is a very handy way to do things. So we'll go ahead and copy and paste it. So now I have two of those. Get rid of that for now. And now I want to ungroup it so I can modify it. Now let's copy and paste a different one. I accidentally did that one as a picture. Make sure you use destination theme when you do this. That way when you go up here, you can ungroup them. And now it goes all back to its original items here. So we want to go ahead and stretch this black square out. And then if you mess up, you can press undo. I want to deselect everything. So just go and click off the image. Select this black square again. Drag it out lengthwise. Click on our little red pinstripe here. Do the same with it. Stretch it out. And our cat logo here, we're going to go ahead and move it somewhere in the middle here. And on this one, it sits over that red line. More like so. Like that. Let's see if we reference back to our photo, which is always good to do. You can see the cat logo on the rear sits over that red pinstripe. Go back to here. We'll also need to make this a little smaller for scaling purposes. Okay, now we want to add those 330 logos. So the best way to do that is go up here to Insert, insert a text box. Put it right about here. Oops. And we'll type in 330 C space capital L. As you can see, right now, it's nowhere near the font that we want. Unfortunately, right now, I'm also having some problems with the text box here. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that little mistake there with this logo here. We'll go ahead and back that out. And we'll go ahead and click off of it. And we go to Insert, the text box. I can make it work now. There we go. And we type in 330, capital C, space, capital L. And we want to go ahead and modify this text here. As right now it is black text on black background, so that's one issue with it. And we'll right click it here, and we'll go to Font. And we want to change the font color to white. Also, we want to change what kind of text we have. So, I'll go ahead and get out of this window. Click OK, so we can see it says 330 CL. And we'll go up here to this window here where you can change font. The reason why I like this is because it can show you real time what your font is as you scroll through these selections. And right now we are going to try and match the font on that. So try Arial Black. I believe that's the closest one that we have here. Yep, Arial Black. So go ahead and choose that. Now we want to change this L here because L is a little different than the 330 portion. So go ahead and highlight just that L. And we want to modify this. So we want to make it a little smaller, so we'll make it 16, 15 size font. Try that. It's Arial Black right now. We want to outline it. So, click OK for font size. Hold on just a second while I figure out how to do this. Sorry about that. I'll go ahead and show you how to do it now. So instead of using this text window like we did for the 330 logo, we go up to our drawing tools and we go to text outline, and we want to choose a black outline, and then we want to choose white fill, or excuse me, we want to go with black fill, excuse me, and white outline, like so. And we can go ahead and put an extra space inside that little spot there, make it look a little more like the 330 logo. As you can see, that's how you get that little silhouetted L there. And we can go ahead and copy this and paste it to the other side. Paste it there and we'll move it. Like so. And we'll go ahead and take this cat logo here and you just shrink it down quite a bit. And it will sit on our red pinstripe. There we go. Bring it forward. And paste again. Oops. Delete that. Copy and paste this cat logo again. And over this side. Bring it down to equal height. There we go. That's kind of the basic gist of how to design these logos now. I mean, of course, we can go ahead and modify this so it's not so tall. Okay, now once we have that shrunk down, then this is basically the end of it here. You can change the font size of these, of course, if you'd like. But that's just a quick way to make decals, how I do it. I'm sure there's other ways to design the decals, but as always, if you guys want to see some more or another how-to, just let me know, and I'll try and get it posted up. Thanks.